The Charger drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
First carry for James Conner, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Check out. 140. I'm coming for you, son. Motion. Mike 51, Mike 51. Dude, 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. I don't think you got it, son.
Out of the gun, Luck. He'll buy some time. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you got a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now,
or
very
lights
quickly,
out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the twins. Watch the twins.
From the gun, it's Drake. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
From the 27, Mahomes, and he hits Drake. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kenyon Drake with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Luck. Space to maneuver at the 40. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line.
He's coming. Strong right.
On 1st and 10 is counter. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, LA! James Conner, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now this time Mahomes will throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Campbell. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Mahomes now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Hey, 57. Six guys. Check 6. Come on, baby.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Delta. 53 to Mike. 53 to Mike. Hey, pick your game up. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Hey, come on, oh.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. It's complete to Drake. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
53. Mike, 53.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Mahomes to throw once more. They'll set up the screen to Drake. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They come up in an offset eye. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They'll go to P-Ryan, trying to pound it in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Here's a run with Balaj. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Kalen Balaj, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Good Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Here's Locke. He finds an opening past the 40. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
11Z. Mike 52. Mike 50. Hey, Zoo. Get ready. Get ready.
Throwing on third down, Locke. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
11. Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. 51's Mike. Mike 51. You're not ready. You're not ready. Right here, guys. Fight 51.
They snap it to Locke. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
I got it. SOS. Hey, check. 51.
To the air again, Locke. He's got it complete to Perkins. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Luck now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, Locke. He's got his his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
58, right over there, right over there. Yellow. 58, right there. There we go. 58, boy, 58. 58 is Mike.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Let's get it.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Switch. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's complete. Hooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he cut. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. They'll run again with Hunt, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Malcolm Brown at 3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
Mahomes to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Tight end's right. 4 down. Check. 4 down. 15. Attack. Crunch. 15. Fresno. Come back. 31's the mic. Exit.
Back to throw. Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Charger drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Cross. Where's 52? Watch 52. You can't block me.
Luck now to throw. Steps away to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Look out! 140! I'm coming! 12. 52. All day, just like that. Just like that. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch this 11Z. 52. Right for that. Record.
Luck. And he's going to go down again. Montez Sweat in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Browns drive about to get started, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They run with Hunt, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. So Cleveland able to